Hey guys, let us today understand what are the as a good listener, what are the characteristics you should have, or how you will process, or how you develop your listening skills. There are 5 basic steps we will follow for a better listening. Listening process can be broken up into 5 distinct stages. First is receiving, understanding, remembering, evaluating, and responding. So again I will repeat: receiving, understanding, remembering, evaluating, and responding. This is the model most commonly referred to when uh, analyzing good communication, because it helps isolate the necessary skills required at each individual step in the process. The most important thing is to keep in mind, though, is that listening is needed, a process and one that requires effort. Once you understand how each part makes up the whole, you will come to a better thinker, listener, speaker, and communicator. Let us start. Receiving. First is receiving. So this is the first and most basic stage of the listening process. The act of actually absorbing the information being expressed to you, whether verbally or non-verbally. Not all communication is done through speech, and not all listening is done with ears. No matter how you are communicating with another person, the key is at this stage is to pay attention. Focus all of your energy on them by following 3 simple tips. First, avoid distractions. This is obvious. Do not have your cell phone out or your iPod in or the television on, or do not try to divide your attention between the speaker and something else. Second, do not interrupt the speaker. You might want to make an assumption about what the speaker is saying or what they are about to say. Do not. It's rude and you may find your assumption was wrong, which is beneficial to no one. Do not rehearse your response. Not yet. At this stage, your job is only to listen. So if you start to plan a speech while the other person is speaking, so you're going to miss certain points. The first part, the receiving part, is over. Now we'll go to the understanding part. This is the point in the listening process where you're able to plan your response. So understanding takes place after you have received the information from the speaker and begin to process its meaning. Third is remembering. What good would it do in a conversation if you forgot everything the speaker had just said? This stage of the listening process might seem very similar to the first two, but it goes beyond merely absorbing and processing information. Remembering is about retaining that information, and the most effective way to do is an important conversation is to move the key elements of a message from your short-term memory and into your long-term memory. There are numerous methods. We will see that. First is identifying the fundamental points. By converting a collection of small details into a central theme, you are able to create something potentially complicated into an essay to grasp general concept. So the details will remain in your short-term memory, but isolating the main ideas will help you understand them better and remember them longer. Make the message familiar. Relate the main idea to something you already know. This would be easy to do. There are not many new ideas out there, and chances are the discussion you are having trigger old memories and past experience. Use those to help you retain incoming information. Fourth stage is evaluating. It is at this stage where you can begin to prepare for your response. But remember, you are still a listener, not a speaker. After this message has been absorbed, processed, remembered, and you can begin to sort the information into pieces. What is fact? What is opinion? Was the speaker demonstrating any particular prejudice with the message? What portion of the message, if any, were exaggerated? What parts of the message were interrupted? Which part are unbiased? What was the speaker's intent with the message? After interpreting the speaker's message through a combination of understanding, retention, evaluation, you are ready to form a response. So now fifth stage is responding. If you have completed the receiving, understanding, remembering, and evaluating portions of the listening process, responding should be easier than ever. You will be prepared to address the speaker's most important points with an awareness of the circumstances and context surrounding their words. It is important to understand the transition between listening and speaking, though, and be aware of the ways responding is still a part of the active listening process. Do not complete the speaker's sentences. This is a presumption and a rude way to sews into your own response. Address the speaker's point. Being able to control of the listening process will turn you into a better communicator. Thank you.